In this slide, we'll get to talk about tables. The table element, which is denoted as table, opening and closing tag, allows you to display your content in rows and columns. This element contains other elements which, when working together, provides a well-structured design and display. To get started, you'll have to provide the opening and the closing tag of the table, which has an attribute of border, which generates a border line along the HTML table you're going to present to the user. We'll get to see what I'm talking about when I preview the code on the browser. Inside of the table element, you have the T head and also the T body. Inside of the T head, this provides the table headers where you have the SN, the name, and also the course found as a child of the TH. Now the TR is a table row. Since the data is going to be displayed in a row version, now that means we'll have to draft the title of each columns in a row system. The three dots you're seeing here is going to represent the previous line of code for the T head, which I didn't want to include in this particular slide. But for the T body is going to be populated with another T row. Now each element or each cell you're going to provide in the table must start inside of the table row for it to align. So for the table row, you have the TD, which stands for table data, containing 1, John, and front end. This data gets to align with the previous T head table row that you have, where you have the SN, the name, and also the course. To add another data inside of the table, it's as simple as providing another table row where you have the TD to be 2, the ID, the second value to be DO, and also the last one to be backend. Notice how I'm still repeating the TD in 3 places, which denotes the number of columns we are going to have in the table head. Now, running this code on the browser, we get to see this: the name, the stack, number 1, number 2, containing John and front end for the stack, also DO and back end for the stack. In the next slide, we'll get to discuss about media, which literally represents images, videos, or audios, and how best to use them in your HTML code.